Ultraspecialisti is a social innovative startup with a mission to improve patient journey. As a doctor, I have realized that a lot of patients are searching medical information on the web. Only in Italy, we are talking about 45 million of people. If we focus on the patients, we are talking about the 50 million of seriously ill patients in Europe, and we have to be honest and say that there are inequalities in health according to geographical regions. Moreover, if you are very sick and ill patient, it is very difficult to reach a medical expert which is far away, and this happens very frequently. Only in Italy, 1 million of the very sick patients will receive treatment in another region, and 3 times more patients are going to meet medical experts far away from their home. There is another important observation I have realized. I am a medical oncologist. I am expert, national, international expert in lung cancer. I'm not the best person to be contacted if somebody needs information about the colon cancer. So it's very difficult for the patients to identify the best expert for their disease. And this is one of the most important problems. If we add this to the fact that once identified, they have to travel and they have to afford stress, cost, including their family, it is a really huge problem. We have to add that patients try to reach medical experts or medical doctors using new tools, such as Messenger, WhatsApp, Facebook, regular mail, or mail. And I think that it's very reasonable that we have to be honest and say this is not a proper way of interaction. It is disorganized and unsafe. And here you can see some my personal patients that have tried to contact me. And obviously, I have answered to them with a great frustration because I was unable to give them a right and proper answer. That's the reason I have decided to build a team which is composed by medical, technological, business experts. And we are supported by our incubator and accelerator, and in collaboration with the technological partner, which is Exprivia. During 2016, we have developed a digital platform after performing focus groups with patients and their families and doctors. Through this digital platform, patients may connect from their home to the medical expert through the personal computer. They can identify the medical experts through searching through our algorithm. After identification of the medical experts, that they can submit documentations, medical records, and they can fill in the questionnaire, which is very detailed. They can also submit medical imaging if this is required. And they can receive the medical opinion right to their home. And then they can interact with the medical doctor in a reserved and protected digital area. Patients pay for this. They pay medical consultation, platform service, but also there is a case management team that support patients in this patient journey. We also support medical doctors because this is a new way of communication. We cannot leave them alone. In 2017, we went in validation process. We started in late January, first in Italy, and we have covered quite all regions in Italy. We started with oncology, and we had our proof of principle that these connections works, that patients may receive their medical opinion right at home. We have also observed that we have reduced traveling. 80% of patients were secured. They just obtained the information that what they were doing was the right thing. 20% of them traveled meet the expert, and received innovative therapies. Interestingly, even though at that time our platform was in Italian, because we have English release only in September, this September, we have obtained requests from other countries such as Sweden, Croatia, Bulgaria, Romania, Albania, Spain, and Australia. And this was really important for us because we have realized that we have to move very quickly. But I think it's very important also to understand what does it mean from patient point of view. And this is the reason why we want to share with you this patient history. This is a young, lonely mother living in Spain. She lives in Balearic Islands, and she has 2 children. She contacted us because she had some problems and during the diagnostic part, because he had a recurrent breast cancer. We have realized it was not a proper way to identify the medical doctor in Italy for her. So we have identified medical doctor, very important expert in Barcelona, a Greek doctor that has released medical consultation for her, organized diagnostic procedures, and now she is receiving treatment in Balearic Islands, staying at her home. This is what we mean when we say improve patient journey. We know that we need to have 4,000 consultations per year to be sustainable. This is the reason why we are increasing the number of the medical experts, opening also new medical areas in order to reach more patients. But obviously, what is the most important, what we have to do advertising. We have to communicate this possibility, and this is for what we need the financial support. We are also operating in information because we strongly believe that with information we can empower the patients and give them the opportunity to have the best treatment and diagnosis independently where they live. Don't you think so?